I want to talk about beauty. This is yet another area where we've been, especially the women, have been brainwashed and conditioned in. And so I'm going to talk about the women and, from my perspective. And so this may apply to mostly women of my complexion, but it would definitely apply to others, like, most women in general. So beauty. Y'all, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about women. Like, y'all have been, matter of fact, I'm gonna do this like this. I'm gonna talk to women directly. Y'all have been, so brainwashed into thinking that beauty is outward. And outward beauty is different things to different women. To some women, outward beauty, or just beauty. Beauty. To some women, beauty is a big ass. To some women, beauty is big titties. Some women, beauty is long hair, is even complexioned skin, is long as eyelashes. It's pretty colored nails. Is some women is tattoos, is body modifications, it's fucking flat bellies. Just so many different things. It could be fuller lips. It could be firmer skin, especially in your face. It could be a darker complexion, meaning a tan. And I'm sure I didn't name everything. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. Like on the extreme end, like women that are into like extreme body modifications and, they file their fucking teeth into points and slit their fucking tongue, so it mimics a reptile's tongue, and, tattoo their fucking eye, like the whites of their eyes, and, it's all kind of shit. It's all kind of shit. And, I ain't judging it. Do what makes you happy. But if you're searching for beauty, if the goal is to be beautiful, beauty comes from within. Your energy is what makes you beautiful. And, this ain't even like no new shit. I ain't saying nothing new. Like, what I'm saying has been said like forever. Beauty truly comes from within. It's the type of person you are or you aren't that makes you beautiful or ugly. So outwardly, you could just be the shit. Outwardly, you could have the body. You could have the face. You could have the long natural hair and all that shit. And you could still be ugly as fuck. I just find it really interesting that women, that you focus so much energy and attention and effort on making the outside beautiful, and focus so little energy, attention, and effort on making the inside beautiful. You know, the outside, your body is not even who you are. You are not your body. You are the one inside of the body. You know, the body is like a car. It's really just like a car, you know, and what women are doing is like, it will be comparable to someone that just fucking washed and waxed their fucking car every day, and, you know, shined the tires every day and cleaned the rims every day, and just, you know, made sure the outside of the car was spotless. But they themselves never showered. They never brushed their teeth. They never combed their hair or did anything with their hair. They never washed up at all. Like, they didn't wipe their ass after they shit. But they kept that car fucking spotless. But they themselves in the car was fucking filthy and stank and was dirty and just disgusting. I don't see a difference, you know, because anyone that focuses on the outside that much is not focusing on the inside very much at all. Very little, if any. When you give that much attention to the outside, you're focusing on the inside, again, very little, if at all. And it's so serious. Like, they got y'all so brainwashed and conditioned, and it's so serious to you to be outwardly beautiful that shit, like, you do almost anything. And depending on the woman, like, some women will do like whatever it takes. Women, in an attempt to look beautiful on the outside, actually will buy hair, will buy another woman's hair and glue it onto their fucking head with toxic, poisonous glues, just so they could be beautiful, or what they've been conditioned to believe beautiful is. And not only that, but women will also buy the fucking hair of an animal and use the same toxic as poisonous as glues and glue fucking animal hair to their head to look more beautiful, as they've been conditioned to believe beautiful is. And that shit is just shocking to me. Like, I have no words for that. Like, and it's just, I can't understand why this is okay. I don't understand why this is okay, why this is acceptable. How did this become the norm? For you to glue a fucking animal's hair into your head and then walk around fucking flinging your fucking hair like it's yours. And like, you're fucking proud of that. Like, I don't understand that. Like, y'all have been so disconnected. Y'all are so out of touch. Y'all are so brainwashed. You have no idea, like, what real beauty is. Because that's like, you walking around with fucking animal hair glued in your head. Like, what's beautiful about that? You walking around with another person's hair in your head. Like, what's beautiful about that? And more importantly, instead of addressing and spending so much money, time, attention, and effort on making the house, the outside of the house, beautiful, what about working on the person that lives in the house? What about addressing why, when you look in the mirror, you hate what you see? Because as long as, like, you will never be beautiful as long as you look in the mirror and hate what you see. Why not address that? Because if you really loved yourself, like, when I see women like this with them dumbass eyelashes and the fake, like, it's the obviously fake hair, like, the shit don't even look real. Like, it don't even look like your hair. So I see shit like that, and fucking women with the fucking ass injections, right? They got these big asses sitting on top of these little ass legs now because you done made your ass look so fucking big. Like, it don't even, like, there's no symmetry at all. Like, it's not even proportionate. And the fucking, for the women that got more money, like Lil' Kim just fucked her face up with all that cosmetic surgery, and the Janet Jacksons and, you know, the Michael Jacksons and all these people. If you loved yourself, there's no, like, you would never be doing this shit. So when I see this, when I see these desperate attempts to be beautiful, that what I see is desperation. What I see is a lack of self-respect, a lack of self-love. I see self-hate. And there's nothing attractive about those things. It doesn't matter what the outside looks like. And, you know, I get that there just are not a lot of men like me. So a lot of men, you know, see this shit and they like it because basically they're in the same boat. You know, they're on the same frequency as you. Meaning they're lacking in self-love themselves. Meaning they have self-hate themselves. They're lacking in self-respect themselves. So, you know, it ain't an issue of, you know, whether you'll attract someone or not, or whether someone will want to be with you or not. And maybe that just makes shit more confusing for you. Because, I mean, you'll always find a guy that want to fuck. You will always, it don't matter how long your fucking eyelashes are. It don't matter, shit, if you got fucking skunk hair in your head. It don't matter if you fucking bald headed. Like, it doesn't matter. You will always find a guy that wants to fuck. But in terms of finding a guy that wants to be with you, when you're trying to spend the rest of your life with someone, or just looking for what they call a meaningful long-term relationship, like when you're looking for something stable and steady, you know, and something that you're growing and thriving in, and something that you're happy in, like both sides, the big ass ain't gonna do it, and the big titties ain't gonna do it, and the animal hair ain't gonna do it, and the fucking makeup caked all over your face ain't gonna do it. You know, and the nails and the feet being done, and, you know, the eyebrows being arched and all this shit, none of that shit is gonna cut it. Because men are not in relationship with how you look. They're in a relationship with who you are. And so you're spending all this fucking time and money and effort and giving all this attention to how you look. And you're giving nothing to who you are. And just to do that means you're fucked up on the inside. You are fucked up. Like, there is some shit in you that you need to address. And so, you know, how you look is only going to get you so far. You know, it'll get you fucked, You know? That's about it. Because if you're an ugly person, ain't nobody gonna want to be with that. You know? Got a nasty attitude. You fucking selfish and ungrateful, and all you fucking do is complain, and you're toxic, and you got a smart ass mouth and a bad attitude, and there ain't nobody who gonna want to deal with it. Ain't nobody gonna want to deal with that shit. Even if you meet somebody just like you, they're not gonna want to deal with that shit. You know? But if you flip that, and if you take that same person that invests so much money and time and attention and energy into making the outside look beautiful, you take that same person and instead they invested that same amount of time and effort and energy and attention and money, if necessary, into making who they are beautiful. Man, that woman could go out the house, short ass hair, no makeup, fucking acne, and all kind of shit, and just was fucking jogging pants and a fucking t-shirt on and some fucking Crocs, and would have men like coming after her. And I'm talking like high quality men, because you're vibrating on a different frequency. And what's really attractive about a woman is her energy. It's not how she looks. Like men, like the shit that women care so much about, men don't care about that shit. Most men don't. And at the end of the day, I don't think any really do. Because at the end of the day, if you're a fucked up person, then it don't matter how good you look on the outside. If you can't treat a man with respect, if you can't love a man, it don't matter what you look like. And so y'all just got shit really fucked up. And a lot of women are just, these women that are spending so much time and effort, attention on the outside, they're walking around day to day just fucking damaged, hurt, nearly destroyed on the inside because of past experiences, and they've never even taken the time to heal. And a lot of these women are trying to be in a relationship with somebody, and it's disrespectful. Like, before you try to get in a relationship with anybody, you should be making sure that you're relationship ready. Like, it's unfair, like, to meet somebody and take all of your past issues out on him, and to start off the relationship, just not trusting him right out the gate, because this man cheated on you and that man cheated on you and you've always been cheated on. So here's a brand new guy and you automatically label him a cheater. It's unfair to try to be in a relationship with somebody and you don't even trust them. You're not even able to trust them. And if you don't trust them, you can't respect them and you can't love them. Like, this the type of shit, instead of like packing on pounds of fucking makeup and putting fucking horsehair in your head and getting fucking ass shots and whatever they do to the titties, the, you know, whatever they call that shit, but making them bigger, all this shit, you should be addressing your trust issues. You should be addressing all this hurt and pain that you've been carrying around for years and avoiding dealing with. That's the type of shit you should be addressing. If you do the inner work, that's what's going to make you beautiful. If you're working on yourself daily, because, I mean, we all should be, because we're all fucked up to different degrees. We all have areas where we can improve in. We can all do better. And there's never, like, you don't reach a finish line. You don't reach a point to where I don't need to work on myself anymore because I fucking arrived. There's no such thing as that. So if you're doing that work, the inner work on yourself every day, making who you are beautiful instead of making what you look like beautiful, you have no problem. Like, and I mean, this shouldn't be like, you shouldn't do these things to attract a man anyway. Like, you should do this shit for yourself just on the strength that you owe yourself that. Because as you're walking around carrying all this hurt and pain and, you know, and just not addressing it and not healing, you're affecting the quality of your life. You're lowering the quality of your life significantly. And you can only attract what you are. So if you're fucked up, like, you're gonna, you know, if you're looking for a man, whatever, you're not gonna find a good man. Like, women always say they want a good man. They want to, if you're fucked up, you're not going to find a good man. Like, you're not going to attract a good man. You're going to attract a man that's fucked up too. If you have self-love issues, or if you're in a place of, like, if you hate yourself, if your self-hate is higher than your self-love, then you're going to attract a man whose self-hate is higher than his self-love. And the way his self-hate is expressed is going to be different from the way your self-hate is expressed. But it's all the same shit. You can only attract what you are. So, you know, you want to make what you look like beautiful and stay ugly on the inside, then you're going to attract a man that focuses on what he looks like and, you know, keeps what he looks like handsome or just polished or whatever. But he's going to be fucked up on the inside too. You attract people that are on the frequency that you are on. Like, it's impossible for it to be any other way. So if you want to attract a better quality of people in your life, not just a man, but just people in general, it starts with you. You have to become what you want to attract. You have to become it before you attract it. There's no other way. Be the energy that you want to receive. And you know, I understand if this is not well received. I get it. But it's the truth. You know, shit don't matter to me if you respect it or reject it. It's the truth. I don't know, I might do a part 2 to this. I don't know. But I think I'm about to wrap this up here because there's just so much that I could say about this. And it's just shocking the lengths that women go through to make what they look like beautiful. And it ain't even like, and that ain't even real. Like, it ain't even real beauty because you're lying. Everything about your appearance is a fucking lie. So even when if you do meet somebody, you're lying to that man right out the gate. Your hair don't really look like that. Your hair ain't really that fucking long. Your ass ain't really that big. Your titties ain't really that big. Your stomach ain't really that flat. You got on a fucking waist trainer, squeezing your stomach in so you look slim. You ain't really slim. You fat. Show them. Why? I mean, you're lying right out the gate. Like, without even opening your mouth. Your presentation, your entire presentation is a lie. I mean, what the fuck do you expect to attract when you're lying? Like, everything about your appearance is a lie. Well, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. So I'm about to wrap this up here. Let me know what you think.